Welcome to Bullseye CO2 review. Today we're going to be shooting the Beretta M9A3. Really nice pistol, and it's got one cool feature on there that really tickles my fancy. Is it shoots fully automatic. So we're going to give that a try out here today. First I'm going to shoot it from 5 yards, see what kind of acquisition on the target we can get, and then we'll move it back to 10. Alright. Shoots a little low. Not too much. If I aim at the top of the bullseye, yeah, shoots a little bit low, but it's straight. So it's not hard to compensate for that. I'm shooting probably about 1 inch above the bullseye to hit it. So let's move back 10 yards and see what we got. Okay, we moved it out to 10 yards and I zoomed the camera in so you can see what's going on down there. Let's see how we do. Yeah, it shoots low. I'm going to try pointing it up a little bit on the target. Feels good when it fires. It's got a nice kick to it for a CO2 pistol. Yeah, I got to aim like up at the second ring. Hit the bullseye. Here we go. That's empty. It's locked open. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, it shoots low. Once I started aiming up at the second ring, I was hitting the bullseye. So maybe there's something I can do to fix that. Because right now, when you're aiming high, you don't really see the BB where it hits the bullseye because the gun's in the way. But yeah, got a nice kick, real nice feel. We're gonna have to try some fully automatic and see how that goes. All right, this time we're gonna let it go all the way through. I'm gonna pull the trigger one time and just let it empty the magazine. I think I got the sights figured out a little bit to be able to get on target. Yeah, that's radical. That's pretty cool. That was a lot of fun. I'm gonna have to do that 2 times. Man, that kicks. It wants to push your hand up. I guess that compensates it for it shooting low. Wow, that is a lot of fun. Let's see what we got here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Got all 18 on the paper. 2 of them over here, one of them's down here. But yeah, managed to keep them all on the paper. Oh wait, no, I had a test hole up there. Pretty close to all of them on the paper. All right, we're gonna take a little intermission from the target practice. Seeing as how this thing is shooting low, it's kind of sucking the fun out of shooting it. I thought, why would you guys make such a nice pistol with all these functional parts on it? So it's very, very realistic look-alike pistol. So for training, it's awesome. But I thought, why would you do all that and then have fixed sights on it so you can't shoot at the target and hit what you're shooting at? So I went online to see how you could re-aim a fixed sight pistol, and I didn't see anything. And so I thought, to myself, I got a 3D printer. Maybe I'll print out a taller rear sight and that'll put me back on target. And so I started to take the gun apart to see how about taking the rear sight out so that I could maybe print one of my own. And what I found was, let me put that up there, the rear sight is held in with a screw that holds this whole assembly to the back of the pistol, and it's metal, and so this screw goes into metal threads. And I thought, well, that's not going to work out very well, plastic rear sight trying to hold the rear end of the gun together. So I thought, what am I going to do now? And then I picked up the barrel and I looked, and here's a little thumb wheel on the barrel, and I thought, well, this must be how they sight it in from the factory. I didn't see anything online about this, and so I looked inside of it, and then I thought, well, maybe it tilts the rear end of the barrel up and down so you can match the barrel to the sights. And so I figured, let me screw it in a little bit and I'll tilt the back of the barrel down, and that should get me to shoot up. So I went ahead and screwed it in about a half a turn, and didn't really do much. Did another half a turn, got better, did another half a turn, and I was just about there, so I put about another quarter turn on it. So probably about 2 turns in. And now from 10 yards, most of the BBs are hitting right on target. I mean, they're BBs, they're not going to fly straight like a bullet, you know, they're round. But what I found out this is called a hop up. And so anybody who doesn't know, the Beretta M9A3 has a hop up system on it. What that does is there's an O-ring in the barrel of the pistol, and when you turn this thing in, it pulls the O-ring down, and that puts pressure on the top of the BB as it gets launched, and that gives it a backspin as it comes out of the barrel. When it gets backspin, that's what raises it up through the air, and it'll get it to fly straighter and longer. So you can use your backspin to adjust your pistol to hit the target, and it'll also give you longer distance that you can hit the target. So after going ahead and adjusted it in a couple turns, I was on target, and I was enjoying shooting the pistol a lot more. So I went out in the backyard and I recorded another target session shooting the pistol with the hop up adjusted, and that'll be what we're going to go see next. Now I'm very happy with my M9A3. Let's go check it out. Okay, I got the camera up a little closer to the target so you guys can see this a little better, but yeah, it's definitely shooting better. I'm still going to be shooting from 10 yards back. Okay, that's it, I'm out. Let's take a look and see what we got. Yeah, that's much improved. Much improved. Probably some of it, there's a little room in the back sight for error. The front sight doesn't quite fit it tight, so you got to kind of set it in there where you think is in the middle. But it's definitely more enjoyable to shoot now. Definitely. All right, time to wrap up my review on the Umarex Beretta M9A3. I'd have to say that the M9A3 from Umarex is a whole lot of fun. It's got that little switch on the side there for fully automatic, brings it over the top. It's really a well-made replica pistol, all fully functional. Did have a couple issues with it. Like, see, if you saw my first video, I had an issue with the sight. When it came, it was loose, it was slid off to the side. I went to tighten up the set screw, and there's so little metal between the bottom of the set screw and the bottom slot in this slide. It made a dimple on the underside of the slide, and it scratched the barrel on my brand new pistol right off the bat. Not happy. So I took the sight out, I took the slide off, I had a little round file, I went to the underside of the slide and knocked the dimple off. Then I put a drop of super glue on the top where the dimple was, slid the sight in place, and turned the set screw down just enough to hold the sight in place. That took care of that. The other issue I had, you already saw, it's shot low, really low, like 7 inches, only 10 yards away. Fortunately, we found out that there is a way to fix that on the Beretta M9A3 from Umarex. We went inside, found an adjustment on the barrel. It's a little dial. I had to use my little screwdriver to get a hold of the teeth to turn the dial. Turned it up 1 3/4 turns. Turn the dial in, makes the bullet rise. Turn the dial down, makes the BB low drop. So we tuned it with that hop-up system. So now we're on target. A lot more enjoyable to shoot when you're on target. When it shoots low, it's kind of annoying because you have to hold the nose of the pistol up and it blocks your view of the target. You can't hold the nose of the pistol up when the target's here and see what you're shooting at. If it shot low, you know, I could aim the gun, or if it shot high, I could aim the gun down and at least see what I'm shooting. But I was kind of disappointed that my over $100 pistol didn't shoot and hit the target as well as my $36 Daisy BB gun. So I was very happy we were able to fix that problem. So if you have that problem, now you know how to fix it too. And if you have this problem, you know how to avoid it. So that's 2 things that I had issues on that we can solve those for you right off the bat. So yeah, it's a really nice replica gun. It'll fit in a holster. If you have a M9A3, it'll fit in your holster. So you can use this for training. If not, it's got a full auto switch on there, and you can use it to just go out and have a blast in the backyard. Spend a lot of CO2 cartridges and BBs in a short period of time. But yeah, I love the gun. I'll be out shooting it in the backyard quite a bit. And that wraps up my review for the Umarex Beretta M9A3 with full and semi-auto blowback action. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.